What's up guys, PippiD here and welcome to episode 4 of my road to Manchester City. Starting off this episode by opening up the daily gift, which is a bronze pack over here. And while we won't use that player, we will definitely be using him for a challenge later on. And some of the gifts that I got were actually like 1,000 coins and 500 coins and stuff like that. So that's why we're only opening up one daily gift today. But I'm going to try to show you guys as much daily gifts as I can, because there is some pretty good prizes in there, especially these days with the squad builder challenges. And we go ahead, take a look at the transfer list, and we had actually sold the Darabayo for 700 coins that we packed last episode, or the one we bought. We made like 100 coins on that. And then I went ahead and placed some bids on Fabian Delph over here. Now, the reason I couldn't show you guys me actually bidding on them is because I bidded on him when he was pretty cheap, because something's going on right now where City players are really expensive, but I'll get into that next episode. And I bidded on him at night when the game came out at UK time, and I got him for 500 coins. He was going for 1,200 coins, and I got 2 for 500, which isn't that bad. Send one to the club, send one to the transfer list, list him up, and he does end up selling pretty quickly. So we go ahead and do the bronze upgrade challenge over here, getting rid of a bunch of players that we don't need. And looking back on it, I'm thinking, damn, some of these players would have been really good to have right now, but it is what it is. You can't really predict the future. So we go ahead, complete the bronze upgrade challenge, and we're going to go ahead and open the silvers player pack, hoping to get something good. 1 rare player, 2 silvers, and we get ourselves a player from the Chilean League, Nor, or I don't even know how to say his name, but a pretty fast player. Of course, it is untradeable, so the reason I checked to see if it was tradable was because I still wasn't used to the fact that it was untradeable. But I've learned that the bronze upgrade, silver upgrade, and gold upgrade are all untradeable. We go ahead and do another bronze upgrade over here, just trying to get silver players to do more challenges, because there's still a bunch of challenges we haven't done yet on this account. So trying to get enough silver players to do those, and we get ourselves over here a South African goalkeeper, which at the moment isn't useful, but we can use him for silver upgrades later on. We're at 2,600 coins right now, which isn't too bad, and we go ahead and complete the silver upgrade, but we don't actually have enough chemistry, so we have to go and find a different guy in there to get a link in there somehow. Have to watch out not to get rid of the City players, because they're obviously part of the team. We bring on this Colombian guy over here, and that is enough to get us to the 44 chemistry, which is going to complete the challenge. But I wanted to get rid of the South African guy because I felt like I had some pretty good leagues in there. Like, as you saw right there, I was checking to see if I can use someone else instead of the right winger Sako, because I felt like he was going to be useful in the future, but unfortunately I couldn't. We complete it, and we get ourselves a gold upgrade pack or something like that, and we get ourselves Koke, which isn't that bad, to be honest, because he is a Spanish player in the Bundesliga, which I don't think is that common. And we get a bunch of different nationalities for leagues, which is actually pretty good too. So those guys might come in handy. And as you see right there, we went ahead and we sold the Delph for 1,100 coins. So the reason, I don't think I told you guys why, the reason I couldn't show you guys me bidding is because it all happens so fast, and I have to list it up so fast because the price will change. Like, prices are changing a lot these days, and I still will try to show you guys as much as I can of me bidding, but it's pretty tough sometimes when I'm trying to do quick trades. But we go ahead, put everybody into the team. Pretty good looking team. This is going to be our first game in Division 10 with this team, I believe. I don't think we played with it last episode. And we go into this game over here. The guy has a 4-4-2, but a pretty amazing Premier League side, which at the time wasn't worth anything, but now is probably worth a lot. It's crazy how these challenges are affecting prices, but yeah, a pretty amazing team, especially for Division 10, and it was going to be quite the challenge. But over here, Rashford has the first chance to make it 1-0 right there. Caballero with a decent save right there, and from that we go on the counter attack, which is something I've noticed has been really effective so far in FIFA 17, which is good for us because if you guys remember last year, counterattacks were like one of the main ways we scored goals. So definitely going to take advantage of that in FIFA 17. And over here, we would create a chance. Naughton, one of our defenders, pushing up a little bit too far, which isn't exactly good to see, but he does assist Ambrose, and Ambrose has just been on fire as he puts it away, makes it 1-0, and he's like on 3 or 4 goals right now, which is pretty amazing for a silver guy. So hopefully he can continue to score. And over here in the 23rd minute, we would create another chance over here. Downing loses the ball though, and Clichy goes, like, look at Clichy running up right there. Like, the counterattacks are crazy, and Boufal over here runs down the wing, does a nice little skill move. Skill move is also pretty important if you can pull them off right, because I feel like if you have like a pacey player with good dribbling and you can pull off a skill move, you can easily beat a defender. But maybe that's just for now. And over here, yeah, like he scores a goal. A bit of a weird one, definitely something you wouldn't see too often in FIFA 16, but he passes it into the bottom corner, equalizes the game, makes it 1-1. And over here in the 30th minute, we would try to grab a lead as Ambrose goes on the attack, try a lob, which I've noticed hasn't worked that well. Have to find a different way to pass it. And over here, Downing manages to get back possession. I tried to turn to the right, but he ends up fouling me, and we get ourselves the first penalty of the series. And I was pretty nervous for this because I know that they changed penalties this year, and they do take a little bit of time to get used to. So we're going to give the penalty to Downing, I believe, over here. I was pretty sure that I was going to miss it, but hopefully we can score it over here. Downing steps up, passes it in, and the goalkeeper, he kind of dives the right way. I feel like he should have saved it, but he doesn't, and Downing gets himself a goal that puts us in the lead from a penalty. So that's good. We score our first penalty in the series. And over here in the 55th minute, this is the second half now, I think, and we go on the attack with Diouf. I tried to do a back pass to Barker right there, ends up coming off terribly, and we lose the ball right there. However, we do steal it right back with Brahimi, or whatever his name is, and Diouf gives it to Downing, and Downing, with a very, very weird finish right there, grabs his second goal of the game. Downing, who I really thought wouldn't do anything because of his stats, gets his second goal right there, and what a weird goal. We have to take a look at that again on the replay because I swear I have never seen that before, that type of goal. He like slid and took a shot at the same time. A very good pass right over here from Diouf, by the way, but a sliding shot, definitely something I don't remember seeing in FIFA 16, and it's going to be interesting to see if we see that a lot this year, but that was a very weird finish in my opinion. And over here in the 63rd minute, we would try to make it 4-1 over here. This is not too long after getting that third goal. Do some very nice pass and play over here between the team. Brahimi gives it to Downing. Downing just, I don't know what he's on right now, but he gets himself his hat trick right there, makes it 4-1, and with that we have a 3-goal cushion, and I'm thinking, okay, we're good right now, we should be good. But that wasn't exactly how the story went, because over here in the 67th minute, not too long after we scored our 4th goal, Downing loses the ball right there to Klein. Klein gives it to Drinkwater. Drinkwater to Wilshere. Wilshere gives it down the wing to Boufal, who is absolutely shredding my fullbacks, by the way, because of his pace and the counterattacks being so good. Boufal on the wing was just very good. Sends it across to Rashford, who scores a header. And now I'm not too sure how good Rashford's heading stats are. I don't know if they're good or not. I don't think they are, but they might be. So I'm not sure about that goal right there, but he makes it 4-2. Duffy got himself back into the game with that goal because he's only down by 2, and there was still plenty of time left. And in the 81st minute over here, once again, down the left-hand side, taking advantage of my defenders, Boufal scores the goal this time, and he's just absolutely causing trouble for us. And it's 4-3 in the 82nd minute, and I'm thinking to myself, oh no, we're going to choke right here. He is going to either tie this game and we're going to lose out on 3 points, or he's going to win this game and it's just going to be super embarrassing. So we go ahead and do a sub right after he scores that. We bring in Delph, the signing, for Barani, who was a little bit tired. And I kept calling him Brahimi, oh my god. But his name is Barani. And yeah, after that, it was going to be a very tense ending because I was very scared that we were going to blow a 3-goal lead over here. And Downing, Loses the ball right there once again, and he would go on the attack over here in the 83rd minute. We go on defensive just to make sure that we don't do anything stupid in defense. And over here, right after we do the sub, he almost scores. Got away right there. Caballero with a good save, and we would manage to hold on to a 4-3 lead. So that almost was pretty embarrassing, as we had a 3-goal lead. Ended up going down to a 1-goal lead, but Stuart Downing gets himself 3 goals, something I really did not think I would be able to do with Downing, but he gets himself the match ball, wins himself man of the match, and we get ourselves 3 points, another win in Division 10. And that is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City, guys. Next episode, we'll have another game with the Spanish team and a lot of trading. Trust me, guys, it's going to be crazy. Anyways, guys, this has been episode 4. My name is Pippi Deed, and I'm out.